Izzy. One of the best middleweights of all time. Also one of the best strikers the organization has ever seen. But before all the success and fame in the sport of mixed martial arts, Israel was a kickboxer. A pretty good one too. However, there was one man that beat him twice. One of those two losses being a horrific knockout of the once untouchable fighter. And that man was Alex is probably the most feared mixed martial arts fighter at this moment. Deservedly so. Out of this world knockout power combined with his size is a recipe for brutality. He's slowly becoming one of the greatest to ever do it. The way he carries himself, the way he finishes his opponents, he's something we are just not used to seeing. But the thing is, if it wasn't for Izzy, I don't think Alex would even be in this sport, let alone the biggest organization in the world. I'm sure most of you know the fighting history between these guys. They fought 4 times, with Alex grabbing 3 of those victories. First, they fought in 2016, where Alex got the win by unanimous decision. The second fight took place in 2017, and this one definitely didn't go to the judges. Israel was knocked out in the 3rd round, despite rocking Alex at one point. It was the first time he was knocked out in his career, and it sure did leave a bad taste in his mouth. That was his last fight in kickboxing, while Alex stayed in the sport and became a legend in his own right. He became the first simultaneous double champ in Glory history, which is the best kickboxing organization in the world. The story between these two from the get-go, he champion of the world. Everything was perfect. He was the most dominant champion in the organization. He was a global superstar. And then, in an interview in 2020, he said this.
At the end of the day, no one knows who the he is. And he's gonna be that guy when I'm world champion, when I'm a legend. He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time.
Alex openly said that this interview motivated him to go to the UFC. He said he felt challenged, and if there's one thing you shouldn't do, that is challenging Alex. And before out via flying knee, got a title shot. So in a span of 2 years, Izzy went from making fun of Alex to actually fighting him for the middleweight title, knocked 2 years ago. But as incredible as it is, the story doesn't end here. 5 months later, they fought again. And this time, not a lot of people expected Izzy to win. No matter how good he is, this guy from Brazil was born to defeat him in a fight and revenge. We witnessed one of the greatest rivalries in sports history, and it was a joy to watch. It's crazy to think how someone's words can affect other people's lives. One interview literally changed the course of history for this sport. Not only we got to witness this rivalry, but also the success of Alex outside of fighting with Izzy. He's knocking out people left and right. He's widely regarded as the most feared fighter in the organization. I don't think anyone really expected him to cement himself as a legend in the sport. This just shows how quickly things change in mixed martial arts. It's unpredictable, and that's why we love it.